There are many challenges in our life. Being challenged is how we grow as humans. We make mistakes but learn from them so that we do not repeat them again. Throughout life, challenges will stop you in your tracks. You must get past them in order to move on to the next level. Once you do, life will open up and give you endless possibilities. There's a challenge in your life that will either make you or break you. I believe that I faced that obstacle already. In my sophomore year of high school, I was trying out for the South High soccer team. I was expecting to make junior varsity, but my hopes and dreams were crushed. It was a bright, hot Wednesday. The sun was beating down on me like a fire burning down a forest. Tryouts for the soccer team were tomorrow, and I was ready to kill it. Or that is what I hoped would happen. Wednesday was probably the longest day of my life. Tryouts were the only thing on my mind that day. The final bell rang and I went home. It felt like a normal day. Then soon came Thursday, the day of the tryouts. I don't know if it's like a sixth sense or something strange about me, but the day felt a little off. The sunlight hit me with different emotions. I felt like I was still trying to wake up from a dream. I felt stuck. In the locker room, I was changing for soccer, and I realized the whole time my hands were shaking, and it was like 80 degrees outside. I left the locker room with doubts and questions of why I was feeling this way. I thought about it the whole way to the field. Once I reached the field, I stepped onto the turf and took a deep breath and told myself I got this. The coach started the tryouts with some passing lines and combination play. The ball reached me, and just like many times before, I brought my foot back and passed it back to my teammates. Then all of a sudden, the ball jumped to the left and I missed the ball. I felt like an idiot. All my teammates yelled at me as I ran back to get the ball. I felt like nothing was going my way, but I only made one mistake. All this nonsense was getting to my head. I let it get to my head. I was mad the rest of the tryouts because of one mistake. The passing lines and combination play ended, and we moved to the 11v11 scrimmage. The game started and I got the ball right away. I decided to try and dribble to show off my skills and control while on the ball. I dribbled past one, then two, and passed a good through ball to my teammates. I felt better, but not satisfied. I got the ball again and decided to take a shot on goal. I shanked it so horribly that it ended up falling over. As I sat on the turf, I watched as the ball flew away from goal. I smashed my hand on the ground with anger. The end of the tryouts finally came, and I felt like I did okay. The coach started to name off the people that would be part of the junior varsity team. The coach stopped talking and I didn't hear my name. At first I didn't believe it, but then I soon realized that I was not going to be part of the team. I honestly felt like crying inside, but I had to keep it all in. The coach said that if you didn't hear your name, then you'd stay for the frosh off soccer team. I didn't want to go at all. I would have much rather gone home and just quit. But I knew if I did, my dad and mom would be very disappointed in me. Luckily for me, soccer is a passion, and I knew I really wasn't going to quit. Unfortunately, I had to stay if I still wanted to be part of the soccer team. At the end of those tryouts, they went off and called the names that would be on the frosh off soccer team. For some reason, I didn't want to hear my name. I didn't want to hear my name being disrespected, as I felt it was a sin. I heard my name called, and I felt as my face crunched with anger, and my eyes wanted to let all its wrath out. I had to hold it all in and go along with it. The day ended, and I went home with so much frustration and disappointment in myself. I knew something wasn't right about that day, and I let that get to my head. Soccer season started, and we started to have practices. I soon let all the anger and frustration go away, and I realized that I still get to do what I love, and it shouldn't matter how or who I'm with affected. 2 years passed, and I didn't give an inch. Now I'm committed to the University of St. Catharines to play collegiate soccer, all because I didn't give up and let anything get to my head.